everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create Kit subscriber on Google Forms submission. So let's suppose I'm running a bakery and I'm collecting all my potential clients with the help of Google Forms. Now I want that whenever someone fills this form, a subscriber is automatically created in my Kit account. So to do this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Google Forms and Kit. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I am going to take Google Forms from where I will receive new form submission, and this complete workflow here will get triggered. And then in my action application, I am going to take Kit where the subscriber will be created automatically. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Kit subscriber on Google Forms submission. For this, we are going to create automation between Google Forms and Kit with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. But if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you just need to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow. And first I need to give the workflow name and then select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to create Kit subscriber on Google Forms submission. Now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and I want to select this forms automation and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create Kit subscriber on Google Form submission, which means whenever a form submission will happen, a subscriber will be created in Kit, which means whenever a form submission will happen, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So whenever a Google Form submission happens, action says do this, create subscriber in Kit. So whenever Google Form submission happens, a subscriber is created in Kit. So here in my trigger application, I'm going to take Google Forms, and then in my trigger event, I am going to take this new response received. Now I have to make connection between Google Forms and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Google Forms with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk given below over here, I will make this connection, and to make this connection, let me take you to my Google Forms. So this is my form by the name bakery, and it has first name, last name, email, phone, and the favorite pastry type. So now I have to make sure that I turn on this required button on off my last field, and then to make this connection I have to click on this responses, and over here I can see this view in sheets. So I will click this. So now this sheet has opened in front of me, and here I can see the name of the sheet is bakery, which was the name of my Google Forms, and over here I can see all the fields that were there in my form except this timestamp, which is an extra field, and it will note the date and timing of the form response. So here this means Google Forms, this one is connected to my Google Sheets, and now whenever I will receive the response, all the details will be added in my Google Sheets. So now I have to build the connection, and for that I have to click on this extensions, then I have to click on this add-ons, and then I have to click on this get add-ons. So over here Google Workspace Marketplace has appeared in front of me, where I'm going to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks, and over here it is showing me installed because I have already installed this in my Google Sheets. But if you are doing this for the first time, you have to follow the same process and then make sure that you refresh your Google Sheets after installing. So after installing this Pabbly Connect webhooks, when you will install, you will be able to find that over here, and you have to click on this and then you have to open this initial setup. So over here this box has appeared where I need to enter the webhook URL and then I have to enter the trigger column. So this is the same webhook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I'm going to copy this webhook URL and then I have to paste that webhook URL over here. Now I have to enter the trigger column, and it is written the trigger column will be your final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So over here I need to enter my final data entry column, which is column F, and as soon as I add data in this column, the complete row data will be sent to my Pabbly Connect. So over here the trigger column or the final data entry column or the last column is column F. So I will enter that and then I have to click on this submit. So setup configured successfully. Now I have to do one more important step. I have to go to extensions, then go to Pabbly Connect webhooks, and then I have to click on the send on event. So this step will make sure whatever data we add in future, it is sent to Pabbly Connect. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and if I scroll down I can see this waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. This means so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I am going to open my Google Forms, and to fill this form I have to click on the send, and then over here I can see the link to this form. So I'll copy this link and then I'm going to paste that in a new tab, and then this form has appeared in front of me where I am going to enter some dummy details and submit this form. So here I am going to enter my first name as latest, and then I'm going to enter my last name as user, and then my email address as latest723@pabblytudes.com, and then my phone number is, and then my favorite pastry type is cupcake, and then I'm going to click on this submit. Now as soon as I've submitted the form, this detail should be captured in my Pabbly Connect and added in my Google Sheets. So let's open my Pabbly Connect. And over here I can see I have instantly received the response. The name was latest, the last name was user, phone number was this, favorite pastry type is cupcake, and then the email address is latest723@pabblytudes.com. Now these details should be also added in my Google Sheets, and here I can see I have instantly added these details in my Google Sheets also. The first name was latest, last name was user, email address was latest723@pabblytudes.com. This means the connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL is successful, and the Google Form and Pabbly Connect are connected. And now whenever someone will submit the form, I will start receiving the response in my Pabbly Connect. Now that we have started receiving the response in Pabbly Connect, we have to move to the next step, which is whenever I will receive new form submission, I want to create subscriber in Kit. So here in my action application, I am going to take Kit. And then in my action event, I am going to take tag a subscriber. Now I have to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, you can go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And then to make this connection, you have to enter the API key and then the API secret. So to enter this, let's open our Kit account. So here is my Kit account, and over here I can see my profile. So I will click on this and then I have to click on this settings. And if I scroll down on the left hand side, I can see this developer option. So I will open this, and then over here I am provided with the API key and the API secret. So I am going to copy the API key and then paste that over here, and then I need to enter the API secret. So I will copy that and paste that over here. Now I have to click on this save. So Kit is connected with Pabbly Connect and now I have to enter these details. So first I need to enter the tag ID, and in this drop down I can see all the tags that have been created. Here I want to select my tag ID as bakery itself, and to enter the email address I'm not going to enter it manually, rather I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. So here I have received my response from Google Forms, and as soon as I click on this email field I can see this Google Forms, and when I click on this I can see all the responses that I have received from there. So I have to enter the email address, and this was the email address, which is latest723@pabblytudes.com, and then I will follow the same process to enter the first name, which was latest. Now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here I can see I have received the response with the subscription ID, and now I need to open my Kit account and check whether the subscriber has been created there or not. So here I can see all these options. Here I have to click on this grow, and then I'm going to click on this subscribers. And then if I scroll down I can see that I have created a subscriber by the name latest. The email address is latest723@pabblytudes.com, and it has been created under the same tag bakery. Now to check whether this automation is working perfectly fine or not, let's go back and open our form and fill some other details with the form. So here I am going to enter the detail. The first name is admin, the last name is user, email address is admin832@pabblytudes.com, and then the phone number is, and then the favorite pastry type is cookie, and then I'm going to click on this submit. Now I have submitted my form, and now this detail should be captured in my Pabbly Connect and a subscriber should be created in my Kit. So I'll go back to my Kit account, and from here I'm going to refresh this page once, and here I can see I have instantly created this subscriber by the name admin. The email address is admin832@pabblytudes.com, and the tag is bakery. So now to summarize, we took Google Forms as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We submitted a form and received the response over here. After which we took action application as Kit where we wanted to create a subscriber. We entered the tag ID and the email address and the first name of the subscriber. After which we simply clicked on the save and send test request and created the subscriber in our Kit account. So we have successfully created automation between Google Forms and Kit with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.